Welcome to Things You Should Know, Civil War Edition. Today we'll talk about the Battle of Santa Rosa Island, Florida in Escambia County on October 9, 1861. The state of Florida was part of the Confederate States of America from the beginning of the Civil War. Following Lincoln's election in 1860, Florida joined the other southern states in declaring secession from the Union. It was the third of the original 7 states to do so. At this time, Union troops reinforced the still Union Island guarding Pensacola Harbor. Santa Rosa Island is a 40-mile barrier island in the U.S. state of Florida, 30 miles from the Alabama state border. At the western end stands Fort Pickens, which in the fall of 1861 was garrisoned by parts of the 1st, 2nd, and 5th U.S. Artillery and the 3rd U.S. Infantry under command of Colonel Harvey Brown. The 6th New York Volunteer Infantry, commanded by Colonel William Wilson, was encamped outside the fort a short distance east. In addition, the island was protected by several U.S. warships blocking the harbor. On September 14th, Union sailors and Marines from the USS Colorado made a successful night landing on the Confederate Pensacola Navy Yard. There they spiked a cannon, burned a Judah, which was being outfitted as a privateer, and caused a little mayhem. In response to this attack, Confederate Brigadier General Richard H. Anderson took 1,200 men and conducted a raid against Fort Pickens. They landed on Santa Rosa Island 4 miles east of the fort and advanced in 3 columns. They marched 3 miles across soft sand, overran the Union pickets, and routed the New Yorkers from their camp. The Confederates' advance slowed when they stopped to loot and burn the Union camp, giving Wilson's troops time to form 2 positions just to the west and return fire. This is when the Confederate soldiers had a taste of their own medicine from earlier in the war, as the New Yorker Union troops had gray uniforms, and these gray uniforms added confusion to the battle, causing the Confederate troops to mistake the Union troops as friendly. Alerted by the gunfire and directed by the flames of the burning tents, Union troops from the fort launched a counterattack as Anderson began withdrawing his forces from a running battle. The Confederates re-embarked on their ships under a hail of musketry from Union troops that were hidden behind sand dunes. In the end, the Union loss was 14 killed, 29 wounded, and 24 captured or missing. General Braxton, Bragg, and Lieutenant Hamill, commanding the Confederate forces at Pensacola, reported their losses as 30 or 40 wounded and killed. Well, that's it for today. Join us next week for Camp Wildcat in Kentucky, Laurel County, October 21st, 1861.